I was born here in Fort Myers, 1963. Got out of high school and really didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. Asked my dad, what's the best thing? And he said, why don't you look into a good job with maybe somebody like the fire department. So that intrigued me. I went down to the local fire department and asked them about, how do you get started? Most of them said the best thing to do is, work as a volunteer. So I became a volunteer firefighter with the Iona McGregor Fire Department back in 1981. Also was a boat captain for the fire department, where I, drove the fireboat to, put out fires. So I spent a lot of time on the water doing that also. So a lot of different reasons, but yeah, I just love being out on the water. I actually retired from the fire department in 2016, and after that, really started to push my career as a fishing guide. The few opportunities to see a monster fish up underneath the mangroves and use your talents to be able to get him out and get that great picture and then watch him swim back off. So. My dad taught me that, and I can recall that the very first fish that my oldest son caught, it was about a 6-inch long snook that we were drifting along the mangroves, and he had a pole out behind him at 3 to 4 years old, and he's like, "Got one, Daddy," and he's been hooked ever since, just like I was. So it's one of those things that I hope that when I get one of the residents from Shell Point that might be from Michigan or New York or wherever and has never had the opportunity to explore the species and the opportunities that are in the mangroves, that I get a chance to show them that and teach them those opportunities. I have some family members that are involved in Samaritan's Purse, and Samaritan's Purse is a Christian disaster relief kind of sparred off of the Billy Graham Association, Franklin Graham, and that's given me some opportunities to do some incredible work with the veterans. It's a super opportunity for me, where I get to go to Alaska, and there's veterans who have been injured in the war, whether or not it's physical with being amputees, or being with PTSD and brain injuries. You get to hang out with these guys, and this particular Samaritan's Purse relief organization is called OHOP, Operation Heal Our Patriots. And I get to go out and take them fishing and hiking. We see bears. We go on these incredible trips where we're fly fishing, rainbow trout and grayling, and there's salmon there. So it's just a spectacular opportunity for me. So I really love that opportunity, and I've been on a few mission trips to Africa. So I've had an opportunity to do a lot of things with God being a great guide for me and giving me such wonderful opportunities. Well, I've always been a full and complete boat captain with everything you need. So as a Shell Point resident, you're like, well, I don't have this or that, or I might need this or that. Literally, all you need is what you would need to go out and sit in the park. You want to have your sunglasses and your hat on, and maybe your sunscreen and whatever you want to be out in the open. I'm going to have everything else. I'm going to have the hooks, the rods, the bait. I normally leave at 5 o'clock in the morning for an 8 o'clock in the morning trip. Go out and throw the cast net, get bait. Bait's all loaded up. Everything you need. And maybe you're not as mobile as you used to be. Maybe you're not able to cast the way you think you ought to. I help those that can't even get on the boat. I carry them onto the boat and sit them in the chair. I cast every single cast for the people that say I don't like to cast, I don't know how, and I'll spend the whole time baiting your hook and taking your fish off, and all you get to do is enjoy every second of reeling in the fish that we have. So I truly enjoy the opportunity to be that full and complete 100% fishing guide. Truthfully, the greatest joy I get out of fishing is teaching. I think I'm a teacher by heart. As a teacher in the fire service, I coached high school football for multiple years with Evangelical Christian high school football team. So teaching is definitely the best thing that I get out of fishing. Taking some of the folks that have never fished before, Shell Point, wherever, any one of the clients that I have, and giving them instructions on how to cast, where to cast, how to reel that big fish in. It's that's the real joy I get out of the opportunity to be a captain.